healed now. Manny's getting back to where he once was, and I think it's just a much better fight right now than ever. Pacquiao was my next Muhammad Ali for sure.
A couple years later, Mike Tyson walks through the door.
Freddie Roach breaks down Pacquiao versus Barrios, saying the old Manny is back. Sharp, fast, and determined. Even at 46, he looks like his prime self. Roach reveals Pacquiao wanted this fight post-retirement because boxing is in his blood. He's a true fighter, and that's why he's facing Barrios.
Pacquiao in the winner.
Well, look, Freddie, I appreciate your time.
Manny's wife will get mad at me for saying that.
You're trying to drag him back out.
No, 'cause I talked to Manny on the phone, and he wants to fight one more time.
He wants to fight one more time.
He does.
Against not an exhibition, a professional fight.
He wants a real fight.
Who right now, though, could he fight?
We have. I haven't let him choose anyone yet. But the thing is, it's just his heart has. He said he wants one more fight, and then his wife called me up and says, "Don't let him fight, don't let him fight." And I try to be on her side and so forth. But like when a man in the sport wants to fight, you know, sometimes he's gonna fight. Yeah, I agree with you. He's gonna fight, and you know who? It doesn't matter.
After years of dominating the ring and then stepping away from professional competition, Manny Pacquiao has returned to where it all began, training under the guidance of Freddie Roach. Their latest camp ahead of the 2025 bout against Mario Barrios is more than just physical preparation. It's a symbolic reconnection to Pacquiao's fighting roots. Training footage shows the 46-year-old engaging in rigorous road work through Los Angeles and intense emit sessions that highlight speed, footwork, and coordination. Roach, watching closely, is once again molding the legend into form. This camp is not just about sharpening skills, it's about reigniting the fire that once made Pacquiao a global icon. Long before the titles and fame, Freddie Roach spotted something extraordinary in a 112-pound young fighter from the Philippines. While most overlooked Pacquiao due to his size, Roach recognized a rare combination of aggression, speed, and power. That belief laid the foundation for one of boxing's most successful partnerships. Today, their bond remains as resilient as ever, with Roach reaffirming his faith in Pacquiao's abilities, especially heading into such a high-stakes comeback. This history is more than nostalgia. It's a testament to the mutual trust that continues to fuel Pacquiao's journey back to the ring.
What did you know about Manny?
Nothing. He's a little guy, 112-pound former world champion. He says, well, you want to work out together? I said, yeah, no problem. After one round of mitts with Manny Pacquiao, I says, wow, this kid can fight. He had speed and he had power. And because I asked Pacquiao, did you go to any other gyms before this one? He says, Freddie, I started in New York and I came across the country and I stopped at every gym I could and everyone else turned me down. I says, what? We started working together. Everything was going really well. He was about to go home, but at that time, Lidwaba was the world champion from South Africa, and his opponent had gotten sick and pulled out of the fight. Manny was the next available opponent.
What are you thinking?
I told all the top-ranked employees, bet on Pacquiao, he's 60-1. I mean, you can't get a better odds than this. And they said, Freddie, your guy's gonna get killed. I said, what are you, crazy? I said, this kid is special.
I frankly had never heard of him, but I've seen and heard of him now.
Despite being nearly 2 decades removed from his physical prime, Pacquiao's recent training videos have left fans and commentators stunned. The explosive combinations, swift footwork, and rhythmic movement are not what one would expect from a 46-year-old fighter. Yet, the comparisons to George Foreman's improbable comeback feel increasingly valid. Pacquiao's presence sparks a wave of nostalgia, but it's his undiminished competitiveness and athleticism that are driving conversations. The echoes of his prime are unmistakable. and supporters are daring to believe that the legend might have one last classic performance left in him.
Manny Pacquiao is back at training with Freddie Roach. This is crazy to think about it. Manny Pacquiao is coming back at age 46 to challenge Mario Barrios for the WBC World Welterweight title. Listen, this is inspirational. I can't lie. At age 46, to still be active, to still be thriving, still throwing punches, it just shows how much of a legend you are, how great of a talent you are. Only a special kind of human can take on this challenge. You know, Manny Pacquiao, age 46, he takes on Mario Barrios, who is in his prime. Like, this could be devastating for Manny Pacquiao if shit goes left. But you know what I keep asking myself? Imagine if Manny Pacquiao actually comes back and beats Mario Barrios. That's crazy. It's happened in the past before. Bernard Hopkins, George Foreman, they've come back in their older ages and they've become world champions. It can happen, it's possible. But I mean, listen, if we're gonna talk about skill sets, Manny Pacquiao is a better technical boxer than George Foreman. Manny Pacquiao is a better technical boxer than a Bernard Hopkins. So it's not impossible if you think about it. Manny Pacquiao has got a better chance at becoming a world champion at 46 than Bernard Hopkins or George Foreman did. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's possible. Listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Fuck it, man. Fuck it, man. Why not? Live your dream. Do you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what age you are. Live your fucking dream. Let's fucking have it.
In a recent interview, Pacquiao shared his heartfelt desire to return, not out of necessity, but out of love for the sport. He admitted that he missed the energy, the discipline, and above all, the connection with fans. More than a professional pursuit, this comeback is personal. Pacquiao promised to put on a performance that would bring joy and pride to his supporters around the world. The fire in his eyes and the conviction in his words suggest that this is not a farewell tour. This is one last true fight for legacy and respect.
There was fighters who said if Manny gets you to smile at him, he's got you. Like is that true? And what do you think of Barrios? Was he being too respectful of you? What did you think when you were sizing him up?
Secret, like, I mean, when I smile, like, when I smile to my opponent, it means like.
Let's go for it.
You got it.
Manny, do you understand all the attention that you bring to boxing and all the happenings in the world of boxing? Look at this. We miss you.
Like I said, thank you, and I miss you. I miss you all. It's nice to be back in boxing, and I hope that this fight, you will be happy. I will do my best.
Manny Kevin Garcia would fight hype.
Since the early 2000s, Freddie Roach has been more than just a trainer to Manny Pacquiao. He's been a mentor, a strategist, and a trusted friend. Their enduring relationship, marked by countless victories and shared sacrifices, has once again taken center stage. This 2025 reunion isn't just about tactics and conditioning. It's about recapturing the rhythm of a partnership that helped define an era in boxing. Roach's belief in Pacquiao's potential remains unwavering, and together, they are chasing one more monumental win.
Will duplicate a Manny Pacquiao ever again.
Let's talk a little bit about Freddie Roach, because you know your relationship has been so definitive. What do you think is the best advice that he ever gave you?
Just focus. Always what your dreams is.
Was that advice that you needed? Was that something that you found difficult to do?
Just focus.
As Pacquiao prepares, so does his opponent. Mario Barrios has not taken this fight lightly. In pre-fight interviews, he delivered a firm warning. Any damage Pacquiao inflicts will be returned with equal intensity. Barrios, a younger and active champion, understands the opportunity in front of him. He and his team are preparing with relentless focus, treating this bout as a make-or-break moment in his career. This won't be a ceremonial return for Pacquiao. It will be a war, and Barrios is sharpening his tools for a serious showdown.
I said it. I mean, it's kill or be killed. You know, I know. You know, like if he has been hurt at any point, you know, he's gonna be the same way. Like I said, you know, it's just my job, you know, just to work on everything. Me and my team have been, you know, training and drilling, you know, these last couple weeks, and you know, finish off these next 6, you know, as best as we can, you know, so I could go in there come fight night and you know, still retain the title.
All right, guys.
The sight of Pacquiao and Roach working the pads once again has ignited a deep sense of nostalgia in the boxing community. For many fans, this duo defined an era of electrifying fights, underdog triumphs, and unforgettable championship moments. The chemistry between them appears untouched by time, and their reunion has reignited hope for one more iconic night. This comeback is more than a fight. It's a revival of everything that made Pacquiao's career so legendary.
Left, ready to go again, working with Freddie Roach. I feel like I'm back in 2010, the Wayback Machine. Pacquiao looked pretty good in some of the videos that I saw, like he wasn't in horrible shape, but he is 46 years old, going up against a guy that is more than a decade younger than him in Mario Barrios. Bob Arum, in the same interview, he said that he was worried about Manny Pacquiao. This is a guy that promoted Pacquiao for most of his professional career, not promoting this fight against Barrios, but he said he is concerned for Pacquiao going into this fight. Do you have concerns about Pacquiao going in?
No, I don't have concerns. And look, I can post a video and look good for 10 seconds right now. Just like when Mike Tyson looked like a killer when he was promoting the Jake Paul fight. You writers and you guys with the non-boxing, I need to get those videos out of your head, because they're just clips. Anyone could look good for that long. I can train you to look good for 10 seconds. It'll be pretty hard, but I can train you to look good for 10 seconds on video. So don't worry about that. Look, Bob Arum knows what he's talking about, because it's the legs that's going to get to Pacquiao, not the power, not the explosive speed in front of a heavy bag. But whenever you're in front of an opponent and he's going to be moving around, it's the legs that are going to fail you. They're going to betray you. The power's not going to betray you. That lasts until the very end. His punch resistance, that's not going to betray him, because that never goes. Speed, and it's because you rely on your legs. That's the thing that goes at age. So at 46 years old, Manny Pacquiao is not going to have zero legs.
Manny Pacquiao has always approached boxing as more than just competition. It's a performance, spectacle, and heart. Speaking ahead of the Barrios fight, he reiterated his belief that fighters must entertain, regardless of the outcome. His philosophy remains intact. Give fans something to remember, something to feel. This mindset reflects a rare blend of humility and showmanship, revealing why Pacquiao remains beloved even after all these years. For him, the mission is clear: bring joy, inspire, and leave everything in the ring.
So you didn't see Haney. Haney was running for 12 rounds without stopping. I was very impressed. He ran. He didn't throw maybe 100 punches the whole fight. You throw more in shadow boxing in 10 seconds. It was pretty bad.
Rolando Romero beat Brian. He dropped the
boxing. That's how you entertain the fans.
Yeah.
Boxing became popular because of the support of the fans, of the people. So make sure that the fans will satisfy in every fight that you have. You give it to them.
That's true.
That's balance. You cannot pay back of all the sacrifice that you have, and then the people that are not satisfied.
Oscar De La Hoya, a longtime rival and fellow boxing icon, weighed in on Pacquiao's decision to fight Barrios. He praised the move, not just for its bravery, but for what it represents: a refusal to chase easy victories or exploit faded fame. Barrios is no soft opponent. He's a strong, active fighter with a record to prove it. But that's exactly why Pacquiao chose him.
Just last thing for me, tomorrow morning, Manny Pacquiao, we got a press conference with Manny Pacquiao. I want you to play reporter. Okay. What would you ask Manny Pacquiao about his comeback tomorrow versus Mario Barrios?
I would ask a simple question. And please, Manny, tell me the truth. Why? That's it. Why? Why are you coming back? And the warrior that Manny is, he's gonna be like, because I love to fight and I want to fight the best, and I've been watching boring fights and I want to come back and give a show against Barrios, who's a world champion. That's a true legend for you.
Oscar, la pelea de la noche, qué bárbaro, qué pelea, increíble.
Hay peleadores que pelean por millones y millones.
Rising boxing star Sebastian Fundora offered his perspective with measured respect but firm realism. He acknowledged Pacquiao's legendary status but warned that in the ring, admiration means nothing. Fundora urged Barrios to approach the fight without reverence or hesitation.
A lot of big names. Do you think Crawford beats Canelo in a big fight?
I don't think so.
Why is that? Why?
This guy's more comfortable at 168. He's been fighting 168 for 4 or 5 years now. Crawford's a great fighter, but we'll see. Boxing, anything can happen.
Did it look like Canelo was slowing down against Skull?
No, I think it's just something he's uncomfortable with.
How do you see the main event in this fight going, Pacquiao and Barrios?
I don't know. I haven't seen Pacquiao. I haven't seen Pacquiao. Barrios been looking good. Well, besides the last fight with Ramos, but he's been looking good. He's been using his range real nice. I like Barrios.
If you're in Barrios' shoes, you're fighting like a legend, like a guy you've grown up watching. Is there like a mental process you have to go through to make sure you don't show him too much respect on fight night?
If it was me, I think, I don't know, I just fight him the way I always fight him. No respect in the ring. There's no respect in the ring, you know. Pacquiao's Pacquiao. Pacquiao's a legend. He's going into Hall of Fame
this year.
Yeah, this year. So next week. Next week. There we go. In Canastota. So, you know, he's always gonna be a legend no matter what. But what you do in the ring is completely different. There's no respect in the ring. Shouldn't be.
Critics remain divided about Pacquiao's return, especially in light of his most recent exhibition fight, where signs of age were undeniable. Observers noted a lack of sharpness, slowed reflexes, and moments of visible fatigue. Now stepping into a real fight against a young contender, skepticism is widespread. Questions about Pacquiao's motivations and physical capability are being asked louder than ever. Is this the final stand of a warrior, or an ill-advised risk that could mar a golden legacy?
So Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao are finalizing a deal to fight in the summer. Now Manny Pacquiao is, I think, close to 40 years old, if not already 40. Why is he still boxing? We've seen how he looked in his last exhibition against Ampo. I'm telling you right now, if this fight ever happens, which it probably will, this fight will happen, most likely. If he gets in there with Barrios, he's gonna get whooped and possibly even stopped. Let me know what y'all think about this fight down below. Manny's already done the most legendary thing you could ever do in boxing. 8-division world champion. No one's ever done it, and probably no one will ever do it again. So why does he want to keep fighting these young guys? I don't know, man. I don't know. But let me know what y'all think went down below.
Though officially retired, Pacquiao never truly stepped away from boxing. He remained connected through exhibitions, light sparring, and behind-the-scenes preparation. These efforts were never about the spotlight or money. They were about staying ready. His knowledge of the sport deepened, and his instincts stayed sharp. In many ways, Pacquiao has been silently preparing for this return long before it became public. The decision to face Barrios isn't sudden. It's the result of years of calculated readiness. For Manny Pacquiao, this fight isn't just about coming back. It's about closing his legendary career with pride. He doesn't want to fade into retirement with regrets or question marks. Instead, he seeks to leave the sport as a warrior, head high, gloves raised. Whether or not a title is on the line, the symbolic weight of this bout is heavy.
The WBC president Mauricio Suleiman has said Mario Barrios will face Manny Pacquiao this July. That's some crazy shit, bro. That's some crazy news. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years of age. He's making his return to the ring. And he said he wants to go out with a bang. He wants to finish his career as a champion. That's some crazy shit. Manny Pacquiao's professional record currently stands at 62 wins. 39 of those coming via knockout, 8 losses and 2 draws. Manny Pacquiao has one of the most impressive CVs in the sport of boxing. Just take a look at from 09 Ricky Hatton all the way up until here. There's so many names: Timothy Bradley, Manuel Marquez, Shane Mosley, Joshua Cloteley, Miguel Cotto, Floyd Mayweather, Jesse Vargas. Like, there's so many names on this list. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at Mario Barrios' record. 29 wins, 18 of those coming via knockout, 2 losses and 1 draw on his resume. What do I make of this fight? I don't know, you know. I mean, listen, this is a young man's sport. I ask myself, Manny Pacquiao, why do you want to come back and fight a younger fighter? You know what I mean? Mario Barrios, who is the current champion, who's the WBC champion. Why? What have you got to prove? You've proven everything throughout your career. So I don't know what to say, but anyways, let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and watch a clip of the president of WBC, Mauricio Suleiman, talk about this.
As of now, Mario Barrios is the WBC champion, so who is he mandated to fight next? Do you have made that decision yet?
Well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. He wants to retire as WBC champion, so he's fighting in the welterweight division.
Why does he come out of retirement and get a WBC title shot in his first fight?
Because it's something that WBC has respected. Sugar Ray Leonard was retired 4 years when he requested to fight Marvin Hagler and defeated Hagler. So we do have that provision in the rules a legendary champion with the credentials such as Manny Pacquiao. He has been medically cleared, licensed by Nevada, so we have voted in favor to allow that fight to happen.
The boxing community is split. While some fans applaud Pacquiao's courage and passion, others express deep concern. Social media is flooded with mixed reactions: admiration, worry, even disappointment. Detractors fear injury or a tarnished legacy, while supporters see this as a heroic stand by a true warrior. Regardless of opinion, one thing is certain: Manny Pacquiao's return has reignited global interest in the sport. The debate only underscores his enduring impact on boxing.
Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios is a done deal. Fight will either happen July 19th or July 26th in Las Vegas or San Antonio. And it's not going to be a pay-per-view. It's going to be free on Amazon Prime. Whew. We blast Jake Paul for these types of fights. And yet a current world champion and Mario Barrios is going to go after Manny Pacquiao. Listen, I get it. You get to share the ring with the legend of Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest to all ever do it. But he's been retired now. He's already in the Hall of Fame. Manny Pacquiao did not look good in his previous exhibition he did last year either. Mario Barrios should easily run laps around Manny Pacquiao, destroy him. Why are we wasting time with this type of fight?
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.